Whew. Yes. How's it going? Um, I was talking with Kaylin about this campaign at breakfast, and we were trying to remember what I have to actually do in order to rush mechs. Pretty sure that we want a repair bay at some point. So the plan is, I think, to put another fission generator here. Use that power to get a repair bay, excavate this, build a workshop possibly. Get the satellite uplink here, and then get a thermo generator going for the satellite nexus, which is going to be like 2.5 months down the line or something. It'll be quite a while. Next month, though, we do get an uplink. And the rest of Europe. Yeah, genitalia buttocks. How's it going? I was just about to buy another interceptor. We were waiting until... April's a short month, right? I look at my knuckles to work that out. January, February, March, April, short month. So 29th, 30th. So if we buy an interceptor now, we don't have to pay maintenance on it, which is why I've been waiting. Let's transfer Cowboy Upham over to South America. This seems like a good place to be because it's next to the alien base in Mexico, so he might detect a bombing run while he's sitting around. Another interceptor going. Yeah, Raitsa, how's it going? Oh, it's the weekend. Which means almost nothing to me. Fun story. We run a business out of this house, and that means we have all sorts of stuff. Just like, we have like 30 wooden pallets that stuff has gotten delivered on. We have bags and bags of like scrap just from, like, if you imagine a shelter in Fallout 4 where stuff just sort of accumulates, that happens at my house. And once a year, there's like the spring cleaning trash pickup, and that's where we get rid of all of it. It just sort of accumulates at the house, and then once a year we put it out on the road and it gets taken away, and that's wonderful. And so yesterday I spent like a couple of hours carrying stuff out to the side of the road, and it took a very long time. It was a really nice day though, and I really enjoy exercise that's like serving a purpose, like actually achieving something. I'll like go to the gym too, sure, and I like playing sports where like you're having fun, but I've never really enjoyed like running by myself because I just don't like get it. What's it doing? I don't. But this is like clearly doing something. So like it's fun and it's sunny and it's nice outside. And I'm carrying stuff and it's all good. It's all good. It's great. And then I wake up today and go rock climbing, whatever, and come home and all the stuff is still there. And I'm looking up and down the street and nobody else has weird stuff out on the side of the road to get picked up. And it turns out that it's next week that the stuff gets picked up. So this morning I got to carry it all back again, and then next week I get to carry it a third time to get it out on the road. That's what I've been up to. I'm feeling a good ache in my like shoulders at the moment, like a real good ache. Barracks is not exactly healthy right now, is it? I want to check alien resources. We'll see if we can work out what sort of month we're playing next month. 37. We're at threat level 7, not 8. Okay. Ugh. No more of this talk of splinters you're giving me. You're giving me shivers. Oh god, Caitlin was looking at. Caitlin enjoys like. Caitlin enjoys gross things that happen to bodies. Like, this is possibly related to her working with children, I don't know, but she is like medically interested in the weird things that can happen to bodies, which I would just look at and think, that's gross. I don't want to know anything more about that. And yesterday she was looking at some pictures of someone who had gotten a splinter underneath their thumbnail and just like left it there to get infected. Oh my god. I make her turn her computer monitor away from me while she's doing that stuff now. But then if I look over and the computer monitor is turned away from me, it's like it's almost as bad because I can like imagine all of the things that I've seen her looking at, and I just assume, that it's some unholy mix of all of them at once
complete.
invading my space. We don't have to do anything with that right now. In fact, like eventually we're going to start this thermo generator, but not really anytime soon. So even just excavating this was a little bit premature. It didn't need to happen yet.
Aircraft transfer complete.
Question: the United Kingdom has expired because we didn't give them their satellite because we wanted Germany. Looks like this might be the end of the month.
Incoming transmission.
All right.
We are extremely impressed with the progress of the XCOM project thus far, Commander. Your recent results were beyond our expectations, and that is not a statement this council makes lightly.
Really, really good month. Let's look up the mission table for Long War 1. See if I can get this on screen. I'll try to explain what's going on with it. Okay, so we have to work out which of these little squares the next month is happening in. And it's like not the easiest thing ever to do. To work out what threat we're at, we divide XCOM threat by 2. And then if it's above... We divide XCOM threat by 2. Do we round down? Because we get 3.5. So it's either threat 3 or threat 4. But I'm not sure which. And then to work out which resources we're at, we take how many resources they have, which is like 140. We divide by 50. We do round this one down, except that we add 20 for an alien base which is active. And subtract 50 if they built an alien base, which they did not. So I believe this is a resource 3 level month is what it adds up to. Here, put my mouse cursor. There's like, the mouse cursor stuff is a little bit weird. But I believe that we are here. I'm pretty sure we're there. 4.5 abductions, 2 terror missions, 2 research missions. 5 scouts, 1 harvest, 3 hunts, and 3 bombs. I'm going to spend all of the money in the world on airplanes this month by the looks of it, because if we are finding 3 bombing missions this month, like, oh my god. That's a little insane. We probably won't find their harvest mission. We'll definitely be finding their hunt missions. So in the second half of May, they start being able to deploy destroyers, which we will try to shoot down. We're going to need 5 Stingray interceptors ready to go against those. For their bombing runs, they send a fighter. They can send a destroyer already? Okay. if they send destroyers on bombing runs, we are just gonna let that happen, I guess. I'm not. Yeah, we'll see. There is a SAT over the U.S. Yeah.
Remember,
I don't remember if my bot can do that part. I think I was still doing that part manually because I hadn't. The way that the save file stores what missions have happened and which ones are coming up is sort of weird, and I didn't bother working out
The new engineers arrived this morning, Commander.
how to use it.
We're always glad
basically.
to have more help down here.
I would love another 2 planes right now. How's it going, Ronar? 2 more planes, please. 1 plane. Sell 50 meld. Oh, I have 2 alien surgeries. Look at that. Sell these guys. Don't need them for a long time. Sell these. Probably. Where are we? 391. Don't need this many alloys. Okay. Gets me 2 more planes. 1 here. And 1 here. I imagine that we'll be at like 20 interceptors by the end of this month. All I'm going to do is put Stingray missiles on my interceptors, speaking of, and then send them at UFOs and see what happens. This is the month which the aliens really go crazy on in terms of the air game. March is pretty plain. April is like, okay, this is difficult, and then May is like, what the fuck have I done to myself? Why am I playing this game? And that's what we're about to enjoy. How's it going, Dunsinski? I try to keep track of how many missions we've run so that we don't have to guess what's coming toward the end of the month. The reason for all Stingrays here, if you're going to send like 2 interceptors at a scout, you'd rather have double avalanche missiles. But if you're sending 3 interceptors at a scout, it's okay to just have 3 Stingrays. You're actually at that point failing to shoot down the scout basically the same amount of the time if you have avalanches, because avalanches shoot less often, and so they have far higher variance. So it's a lot easier to get really unlucky when you're shooting with avalanches than it is with Stingrays. And since we're fighting against fighters and maybe destroyers, we have to have Stingrays against those. The research UFO in April was an abductor. I have my plans for Jovial John. You guys will see what I do.
Aircraft transfer complete. Excavation complete.
Okay. I'm concerned that we are not getting any missions right now, because when you have a month with this many missions, you like really need to actually get them. I can play this many missions with my barracks and my hangars over the course of a month. I cannot over the course of 2 weeks. So if we keep on getting nothing, it's really scary. United Kingdom, do they want a satellite again? That would be funny. No. They want flight computers? Maybe. We'll see. We have 1 alloy plate, interceptor, another interceptor. All right.
Contact detected.
We have scout number 1 of 5. It's a raider. Raiders typically take 3 Stingray interceptors to bring down at this point in the campaign. But with so many fresh interceptors, maybe it's more like 4 here.
Engaging bogey.
We'll see. Should build a satellite.
They're all over us! No joy here.
Contact detected.
Shooting from Stallion Ivanov?
We're in pursuit.
Wow. Oh. Okay. I would prefer crash landings to destroyed, definitely. But I will take that, and I'm just gonna put the $200 straight into a new interceptor. I'm thinking about selling. Yeah, I'm gonna sell $200 worth of something as well. We really don't need this many alloys. I hope. I mean, we're just gonna say that we don't. Let's just bin the power sources. Eventually we'll need power sources, but probably not right now. Is it better to wait until the interceptor is almost dead each engagement, or just taking little damage on the entire fleet? How's it going, Houndy? Ronar... That's not really my consideration. I'm not really considering... I'm not really considering minimizing damage on my interceptors at all. I'm just turning my dollars into generating missions as efficiently as I can. So I'm willing to... Until we reach a point where like I'm actually fully out of money, if I can keep all of my hangars full of mostly healthy interceptors, I'm just going to send them at UFOs with pretty much reckless abandon and try to get missions with them. Short of actually getting them killed, I'm not going to be aborting. And we're going on aggressive, even though it like takes more damage to our interceptors for how much damage it deals to the UFOs. Because
Commander, we're tracking several reported
all the
abductions
stuff
via the
I just said.
hologlobe. I've got the coordinates
Right?
locked in.
because I don't care that much about damage to my interceptors. I just want the missions. We've got abduction number 1 out of 4.5 for the month. It's an urban block. It is moderate? Moderate. Yeah, not letting the UFO escape is a really big deal, and that's the biggest reason probably that you won't see me cutting off engagements with UFOs early very often at all. Every now and then there's a moment where I do, but it's not a common thing. What are we fighting in May? The new thing is mutons, right? Mutons are weak to bullets. Mutons are a very simple enemy. There's really not much confusing about killing a muton. I'm sitting on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 rookies right now. I do think that we'll have to level up some more of these guys, but crashed fighters and scouts is probably where I'll do that. Probably get 2 or 3 of those this month on average, plus an exalt mission. I'll level another rookie there. That might still be a little bit slow. This is a moderate. The start of the month typically has the most meld at this stage in the campaign, so maybe we'll go with a stronger team for this mission, but think about bringing a rookie on an abduction later on. Urban block. Urban blocks can be very different flavors depending on exactly which map you're actually on. Lots of shotguns here. We do want shredder rockets now. Help kill seekers. And otherwise, I think we're good. We're missing our base of fire a little bit here. No, like, infantry, only one gunner. But shotguns. Great. I really enjoyed the beginning of TNX last night.
You'll be heading into Japan for the next mission. We've just received another report of an abduction in progress in a densely populated urban center. If we allow the aliens to succeed, it's going to spread panic throughout the area.
Forgotten Tears. So we're playing on Portent, basically. Except it's backwards usually when you get it as an abduction map, I believe. I'm not sure you're allowed to spawn.
Central, this is Big Sky. Strike team is touching
Front.
down.
Oh, you are.
Standing by
Okay.
for your orders.
Roger, Big Sky. Reading you 5 by 5. Strike 1 has the green light for deployment.
I don't remember the last time that I spawned at the front of this map to play an abduction on it. Didn't really want to pull a pod with that move, but I'll take it. I was just gonna move up and battle scan.
Sir.
That'd be a good idea to motion track and make sure that we don't get a second pod. Okay, I'm glad I checked that. We study a rocket right here. Nope. Maybe if everybody else got out of the way, would be able to.
In Bewegung. Moving. Moving out.
Well.
Уже иду.
I'm on it, Commander.
It's a somewhat frightening move to make. Oh, he is in cover. This entire time I've been trying to get vision of that sectoid because I thought it'd be pulled to a tile that wasn't in cover. Turns out I'm just a crazy person. That's too bad.
Battle scanners up.
Apparently it's all the sectoids in the world.
Enemy is padlocked.
So I think we're just sort of getting ready
Поехали.
to dash forward more next turn.
Moving.
Problem. Try to panic Van Dorn. I dare ya. Oh, he's going for it.
I'm not sure how long I can maintain this. I won't
Okay.
go down without a fight.
Panicked my soldier with steadfast. We heard floaters and also a muton. Between turns there. It says 4.1 tile scatter.
Boom.
I mean, sometimes it will hit. I did get the car on fire, but I don't have suppression. This guy can't really see me. But I can't really see them. Crap.
Ясно.
Yeah, let's put a grenade here. Maybe that gets the car blowing up all the way. One down. I'm gonna put my scout right here. Try to spread the shotguns around a little bit. Drop smoke. Put my sniper in cover. I'm glad that I haven't killed myself with one of these rockets yet. I'm looking forward to someday stopping firing rockets, which have 4.1 tile scatter.
Hey, a little help.
Three floaters
I won't go
coming.
down without a fight.
Yeah, the Muton's still yelling. These guys aren't moving. Okay. One of the sectoids decided to just run away. But the other is made of tougher stuff.
I'm on the move.
Let's move up and steady a rocket for the floaters. I'm actually just gonna use another grenade on the sectoid.
Бросаю гранату.
I really miss flying units too. Especially floaters. Floaters are so lovable.
Overwatch.
They're just so, you know, dorky and adorable.
Eyes peeled, Commander.
Move here. Press Overwatch. Sometimes floaters deploy on Overwatch and I don't want my guy to be just standing out in the open against an overwatching floater, but here we can just step one tile into cover and the Overwatches won't go off from the floaters anyway. Pistol Overwatch, or let's look for the Muton pod.
Eyes open. Target
Still
still up.
Overwatch would have been a lot better, huh? Oh, I actually didn't consider that the sectoid might come forward. That was a bad place to put my sniper, it turns out. So, yeah. I don't know where the floater Muton, that's the one. I don't know where the Muton pod is. I want to move forward because there's a ton of meld on the map somewhere probably. I didn't see it yet. It's got to be there. How could it not? Thing is, if the Muton pod's right there, I don't particularly want to pull the sectoid pod as well this turn.
Affirmative.
If we pulled it from here. Oh, it's not pulled yet. Also, I don't see it. Let's go.
Roger that. Hostile
Here.
spotted.
Floaters are not. Wait. I'm doing a very poor job of actually pulling the stuff I'm trying to pull right now. Okay, I'll just fight the sectoid, that's fine. It's because this guy's landed behind the whatever the fuck that is. Just slap a grenade on these.
Получай.
Closing on target. Have movement.
Ah, fuck me. Really? That was nothing to do with Van Dorn. That was my engineer spotting them. Okay. This is exactly what I couldn't have happened, and it has happened.
I'm all over it.
At least they didn't take
Clouds
free
away.
actions. Sometimes if they get vision of you from cover being destroyed, they'll just start shooting at you. My Rocketeer to have a shot somehow. This tile might work.
Move into position.
I could just take this shot. Doesn't have Ranger yet, though. This should work.
Hier steht noch.
I mean, it should have worked. But didn't.
Heading to that location.
Let's get in behind this door. We know that everything on the map is pulled. You're not gonna run into an abduction like this with more than 4 pods on it. This tile is sort of interesting. There are floaters though. So I guess this tile gonna get grenaded. Hunker. Hunker looks okay. Hunker has problems too.
Heading to that location.
We'll go here. Okay. I have no suppression this turn. That's the most frightening thing. Loaders are active. Baton move backwards and Overwatch. This is not a problem. These guys move forwards and Overwatch. It's not really a problem either. Mind Fray on Corporal Boomer.
Нет, 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 пожалуйста, нет!
Just panicked. And we have Maldcan. Okay. This got exciting very quickly. I'm not sure what this floater's up to. He's in the business of helping XCOM out of sticky situations, I guess. Let's go and Gunfluster. 1, 2, 3. We have to get pretty lucky to kill outright with this rocket, but if we shred, then we're more or less guaranteeing
With pleasure.
a one shot with other soldiers who hit them.
Coordinates confirmed.
I missed that rocket by a long way. Suppress this guy.
Enemy is padlocked.
There are floaters on Overwatch. I'm pretty sure they're too far away though. 5, 10. They're closer than I really want them to be. Let's pop this so we can see.
That's what we're looking for.
I don't know. We might be getting Overwatched on when we make this move.
I'm on the move. Moving to firing position.
Mel does spawn on this map, yeah. I have no idea why. Meld is just a giant mystery to everyone.
Good to go.
Okay. Didn't get Overwatched again. And that guy's dead. Doesn't seem like the worst time in the world to use command, huh? I'm not sure that there's really a place where command does anything, though. So let's just take a 62%, try to crit. Nope.
Missed.
The hollow target is useful by itself. Do we try to crit here or go for a disabling shot? With 2 soldiers left. This guy's not going to be able to shoot this floater. So it's just this 1 soldier. I think we have to try disabling shot, right? This is not killing often. Alright.
Was glaubst du, wo du hingehst?
And comfort here seems pretty clear. 1 floater dashes away.
They're all over us.
Oh, God. Okay. There is still smoke on my soldier. That's why that was at 9%.
Son
Wow.
of a- Taking heavy fire.
Sectoids. Oh, you lovable bald man. Alright. Cool. That all went relatively well, other than the part where my guy got shot. 2 turns on the meld. 2 turns on the meld. Alert, alert. Can we get there? I don't know if we can get there. Is anybody actually on Overwatch? There's a sectoid on Overwatch. We can try to get there. We just have to kill them all. Shoot the rocket and see what's happening. So this could hit my guys, it could hit their guys. Actually, I'm not sure it can hit my guys if I shoot it at this elevation. Yeah. Okay, so this can hit the floaters. Stopped being able to somehow. I don't get it. Why does it say... I'm not changing anything except where the cursor is. Oh, because it's actually changing the z-axis elevation, I think, as I change where my cursor is, because it's trying to... Whoa, so you can shoot between elevations? Is that true? I'm not sure I believe that.
Suck on this. Miss the target.
Dealt a point of damage, right? No, I didn't. Okay. Good rocket. Good rocket. Good stuff. Like where your head's at there. Let's... Okay, the mutants still have plasma carbines, so they don't actually shoot for that much. And it's assuming that they hit you.
Okay.
Unfortunately, 1 hit point is not 0 hit points. That guy is like still allowed to shoot and stuff. Unlucky. I'd really love to get rid of that sectoid Overwatch somehow. Maybe move here?
Rolling.
What the fuck? Sectoid? Why don't you love me? Oh, I might just have to run it with my assault.
Drücke aus.
This floater still didn't reload. This guy back here, so we don't have to worry about him. And I'm pretending that the Muton doesn't exist, which allows me not to worry about the Muton. It's a clever strategy. I learned that in college. I could just suppress the sectoid. You know, it's sort of silly, but it's what I'm gonna do.
It's padlocked. I think that's it.
You get so much just for having suppression on something with how the AI adapts to what's happening.
Wilco. Nailed
Good. Okay, shredded. Might have been shredded. Okay, take this kill.
it. Llegué munición aus.
And I think we can just move up. Heavy cover with a shotgun. I don't know
I'm on it, Commander.
how we're going to kill all 5 enemies next turn. I'm guessing that we're not, but at least we're making a good effort, right? Oh, you little shit. Not sure I like him panic resisting there.
For the love of God,
I
get
would have
me
liked
outta
him to
here.
panic resist though.
For the love of God, get me
Okay.
out of here.
Alright, that was not the best turn ever. I think the meld is officially gone. I'm probably going to use commands to take a reload on Van Dorn this turn. Which means that I don't really have any offensive output. Don't really have any smoke grenades either. I could move here and just shoot a guy in the face. And hit point tank this floater. Hit point tank. Hit point tank the floater. Sounds great. Not sure I could recommend that strategy. I'm running here actually. Be able to reload though. Gosh, this is not the happiest little accident that we've had today. The thing is, my guys are tanking floater flanks regardless, right? It's not like we're going to somehow make that go away. So, given the situation that we're in,
Heading there now.
we should probably adjust accordingly.
Bangs out.
Ranger, no. Okay, I think that next turn things are going to have settled down a little bit. Possibly because the soldiers who are in trouble will be dead, so we don't have to worry about them anymore.
Negativ. Waffe leer.
So I'm gonna be okay with not having bullets on my sniper next turn. And we'll suppress here. Launch is great. He's flanking my guy, which means people will suppress me. No. Sparkle Luditan is critically wounded.
They're all over us!
Incoming fire.
Okay, could have gone better, could have gone worse. That was a turn of XCOM. This bleed out seems like it should be something we can outpace. I feel like my assault needs to go forward so that we can kill the Muton. But how do I kill this floater? Maybe he's the only person who can kill the floater. Okay. So let's come backwards, backwards to here to make it a little bit harder for the second to spot him. Crit. Thank you. Far forward can Van Dorn move. Suppress the sectoid from here. If the floater's dead. Is the floater dead? Possibly.
I'm about to start keeping score.
Floater's dead. So the Muton's sort of out of play right now. But when Van Dorn moves up, I'm bringing the Muton back into play. Oh wait, he can actually suppress the Muton. Suppress it from here. Here? He can suppress it from here. Okay. So the play is... I'd like to finish this in 2 turns if at all possible.
Moving out.
Fang comes here. Buggy Man. Here, I guess. I'm gonna go with a pistol without ranger. I'm just gonna come all the way over here. And Dorn moves. Oh, fuck me. I moved to the wrong fucking tile.
We have eyes on the
Holy
target.
shit. Oh my god. Move to that tile. Well, that sucked. Meld is gone at this point, and Soldier has not yet bled out.
Verstanden, Commander.
Let's get this guy dead this turn, please. That was just like a completely unnecessary mistake in every way.
Поехали! Встретимся в аду!
Alright. Sectoid on Overwatch.
Okay.
Let's run it.
Incoming fire.
Muton was certainly quite good at killing stuff in
Moving
this
to firing
mission.
position. 10-4.
It was completely my fault too, though.
Approaching target now. Enemy is padlocked.
Commander, the operation...
Operation was not a success, Bradford. It's not a success at all. Alright, first mission of the day. That's pretty standard. Lance Corporal Bofang killed in action. Bofang sort of deserved to die on that mission, honestly. Yeah, the rest of the team has seen some shit, but Eluditon will be back, possibly as a MEC, someday.
We will be in touch, Commander.
First Pathfinder, maybe? Yeah, I mean, you can use console commands to cheat.
I appreciate your efforts
wanna
to support the research team, Commander.
Typically, I try to play the game without cheating, though. Personal preferences. I'm considering building a shiv for the second half of this month. If I invest in a shiv, though, it means that I don't spend that money on planes. Oh shit, I was building 2 satellites and a satellite uplink this month? Wow. Alright, Steven. Way to go, me. Let's do it. I love it. Bring them on. How long does it take me to build a satellite, I wonder?
Commander, our current satellite uplink facilities are at
20
full capacity.
days.
We should build additional uplink.
Contact detected.
Enemy is padlocked. Disengaging.
That's for a terror mission. It's for a terror mission. That's not a large landed. It's for a terror mission. It's 100% a flyover for a North American terror mission. Okay.
Contact detected.
And speaking of that terror mission, here it comes.
Power generator complete.
That was a very well-timed drop. Santoma, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. If you're enjoying the show, appreciate the support a lot. All right. So we're building 1 satellite uplink. It seems so like completely like what's the word? Denying reality. The fact that I am building a satellite uplink right now. Like, yeah, I just have $600. I'll just build a satellite uplink. We'll be fine. What could go wrong? Okay, let's play a terror mission. Did your Patreon payment go through, Zeddy? Wow. Yes, it did. Thank you very much for the $50 pledge. I will send you a message tonight. You're welcome to message me too. Let me know if there's particular sorts of stuff that you'd like to see on the stream or on YouTube. Man. You guys are... I don't know. I'm just like constantly amazed at how much support you guys are willing to give. That's a considerable pledge. For those of you who don't know, I set up a Patreon fairly recently, and we are doing a giveaway at the end of the month. This is not the sectoid who will be given away, but Satan. I just like got very close to calling Caitlin Satan. I'm not gonna touch that anymore. Okay. Clearly has power over me. Anyway, Caitlin is making a sectoid 2.0, which we're going to basically raffle away to the supporters. And then Caitlin's gonna make like sectoid head key rings, or if you guys have particular like plushie sorts of things that you'd love to get. We have to work out shipping internationally at some point. I'm not sure how we're gonna handle that exactly. How's it going, Palord? Yeah, this is the actually scary terror mission of April, and then we'll get Zombie Apocalypse next. Caitlin is always up for a challenge, and I think making a chrysalid doll would be somewhat of a challenge, but I keep on telling her she should do it, and I like see all the neurons in her head firing. I'm thinking about leveling up a rookie on this mission, because like we just lost some soldiers at the beginning of a very tough month. And terror missions aren't actually that difficult if you don't care if all of the civilians die. If you care about the civilians dying, then sure, terror missions are quite a lot. But if you're willing to just play slowly and let almost everybody in the map get killed, it's no real problem. My power grows. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. You're enjoying the show, and thanks a lot for the support. My power grows. My dad is gliding right now, Pygmalion Jans. So how countries leaving works is that they don't actually decide whether they're leaving or not until the end of the month. And at the end of the month, if they have above 95 panic, they will like test to leave, and you basically have like a saving roll to try to make it not happen, which you can get bonuses to. Like if it's on the lower end of the 95 to 100 panic scale, you get a little bonus, and if you have a satellite over the country, you get a little bonus and stuff like that. Having a country at 100 panic like at the beginning of a month really doesn't do very much, especially since we have a satellite over the US. We're going to be like running missions here and reducing panic by shooting down UFOs and things like that. So because of that, it doesn't matter that much how many civilians I saved it. Because like at least 5 are going to die.
Get ready to deploy.
For sure.
Our AO is within the continental United States.
And when 5 die, it's going to be max panic already.
The aliens are continuing their incursions into highly populated areas. We can't allow further civilian casualties to spread panic in the region.
Where I can browse through my XCOM spreadsheets.